I'm sure it's not just me that thinks this, but I feel as though every generation gets more immature, and they get a lot younger for their age. So for example, like when my parents were like 17, 18, I'm sure they had a certain level of maturity. But then when I'm 17, 18, I'm probably less mature than they were. And now when I look at the kids now who are 17 and 18, not all of them, but a lot of them do look a lot less mature than I was at that age. And it makes me think like, yo, are these people going to be all right to go into the real world? The only reason I say this is because I remember when I was 18, I took a gap year right before uni. And the first few months of me being so my birthday's in July, the first few months of me being 18, yeah, the first like 3 to 4 months of me being 18, I wouldn't say I was immature. I had my head screwed on. But from around October time, when I started to find self-help, watch 50 Cent, Gary Vee and all these kind of people, I had a huge mindset switch, and then I became a lot more mature. So that by the time I hit uni, when I was 19, I felt like I was a bit more ready for it. So I didn't have to go through a lot of negative experiences that people go through. I didn't have to have a lot of pitfalls, make mistakes or anything like that. But I had to take a year out for me to get to that level of maturity. So it was 19 when I was at that level. But a lot of these kids now, let's say you're 18, right? You just turned 18 in August, and you go to uni in September that next month. In this current generation, I'm kind of worried. I'm like, yo, these kids gonna be all right? Like that 3 years, 4 years in uni goes so quick. That is quite concerning. So I do think that if you're not sure, you're not feeling ready, if you want to go to uni and you're 18, I would always suggest just take a gap year. Having time out, even if it's a few months just to think, you're going to mature naturally. When you go to uni straight away, I think that is quite dangerous, and you could do some destructive things. I don't even know if I can say them on TikTok, but you can just do a lot of damaging things that are going to affect you long term. And to avoid that, I would always just wait if you can, just so you can get your maturity up, because yo, the kids nowadays are, just gonna use the word shagged. Like these guys are effed up, man. When I see guys are just wilding, man. Guys and girls just wilding, mad loud, mad just annoying. I feel like it wasn't like this before, man. So if you're at that young age, you don't know how to take the next step, just wait, get your maturity up, and then you can kind of go through, because society is going downhill every year.